to the virtual Exploratorium Museum and Second Life. My name is Emily Starbrook, and I will be your guide to some of the amazing exhibits built in Second Life by myself and the Exploratorium staff under the direction of Patio Plasma. Our trip begins here at our museum map, which has teleportation links to all of our exhibit areas. So without further delay, let's get going. Here is one of my favorite exhibits. It demonstrates how you can use the physics of Second Life, in this case, the physics of wind and aerodynamics, to demonstrate how the angle of attack of an airfoil affects lift. The stronger the wind, the higher the airfoils will rise. And yes, Second Life does have wind. This is another outside exhibit that reflects light from the sky. It's adjusted by changing the angle of the mirror, and that in turn reflects the sun in different ways. There are no true mirrors in Second Life, but there are shiny prims, or primitive objects, that approximate light reflections. This was ideal for building this exhibit, and it really does look like it does in real life. Here we have a build that is suggestive of the encampment used by the Exploratorium staff to view and broadcast the 2008 total eclipse of the sun from northern China. In addition to this exhibit, there is an entire area of exhibits demonstrating the science of total eclipses. In addition to exhibit, we held a mixed media presentation where the eclipse was webcast. It was webcast not only into the real world for people all over the world, but also into the virtual world. And there were many people inside the virtual world who gave questions that were taken and relayed to the scientists in China. The solar eclipse, we also had a mixed media event for the total lunar eclipse in December 2010. We also built a number of supporting exhibits, and we held an event that was also webcast. One of the most exciting events in science museums is the explosion of ping pong balls propelled from mousetraps to demonstrate how a chain reaction can take place. Normally it's impractical. It takes forever to set up, has a short lifetime, and takes forever to set back up again. In Second Life, it can be more easily done.
Brownian motion is a staple in most science museums. However, it is generally demonstrated through a microscope or in a two-dimensional space. In Second Life, we can not only make it truly three-dimensional, we can have fun with it. Another important concept is demonstrated here, and you won't see this in real life. As you can see, the pollen is sending telemetry to this tracking exhibit, so we can see the history of their movement, and as you can see, it is truly a random walk. In many museums, you might see a film of this exhibit, and with computer technology, it would be easy to slow down a bullet to replicate Doc Edgerton's time motion experiments. However, it would be really impractical to load and fire a weapon in a public museum. In Second Life, not only can we safely fire a weapon, we can also allow the viewer to control the speed of the bullet. They can even look at it from the point of view of the target. There are times when we want to do things on a large scale, and one of the things we wanted to demonstrate was galactic Doppler shift, redshift, and we considered many approaches. In the end, we decided to do it on a cosmic scale, starting with a quantum singularity and one big bang. What we came up with was both educational and fun. In the treatise of the system of the world, Sir Isaac Newton hypothesized that gravity was universal and proposed the idea of a cannon shot from a very tall mountain. In Second Life, the world isn't curved, but we can build a scale model to simulate it. This is what we came up with.
You can see here, we've also programmed the cannonball to report telemetry, so we can track its movement.
One of the very first exhibits built by the Exploratorium staff in Second Life was the cafe wall illusion, normally found outside the bathrooms. But rather done as a static wall, it was done with a rotating cylinder. The Eureka Museum in Finland had never seen the real exhibit, but found the one in Second Life to be quite compelling, and built a real version of it for their museum. Built to demonstrate conservation of momentum and energy, Carl Stirling at the Exploratorium decided to build Newton's cradle in real life. Sometimes we build exhibits just for fun, and this popular exhibit is one of them. I'm sure you've all seen this on the EB Birds website and on Mythbusters, and it's likely the most popular science video on YouTube. This is our version. There's some advantages, one of which is you don't have to clean it up. This is also another exhibit we are building in real life, though in real life we will be building it with 40-liter champagne bottles. This is another exhibit that is just for fun, and in this case, only virtual animals were harmed in the process. So thank you for taking time to learn about Second Life. If you do get into Second Life or into San Francisco, please visit us in the Exploratorium Museum, either virtually or really. And thank you.